Alright! Welcome back everybody to KnowItAllDM Entertainment. I'm KnowItAllDM. How's everybody doing today? I'm doing great, hanging out playing Empyrion Galactic Survival. So, I've been busy moving things back and forth to the command center. And I've made one trip and moved a lot of things there. And I had an idea. And you may be wondering, how am I going to be moving a lot of the larger stuff that won't fit in, you know, a small inventory that the Cheetah has or that the SOV has without, you know, having it, you know, be a long trip? But the answer is this. This is a cargo module that is labeled the ARV in Cheetah Cargo. And it's a cargo module specifically made to attach to the Cheetah and be useful as a cargo. It's got a single hover engine in the front, which is not enough to move it, but it is enough to allow me to detach it like so, and to back the Cheetah up to it, like so. Hold on. Got to get the Cheetah over, down, and under, like so. And then I can lower it down and lock it in place. Now, I had it perfect a second ago, but it is exceptionally hot out here, so I've had to come in here every now and then and cool myself off. Let's see if I can get this reattached properly. Let's look from the top over to the left just a bit and back. That ought to do it. And down. That is not at all perfect. Oh, come on. There we go. Close enough. Now, let me just do this. On and down. Why is it not connecting? Well, that'll work. This is actually the most difficulty I've had with it. But now we can go ahead, we can turn this off and utilize it to haul things back and forth with the Cheetah. Wow, it is an extremely hot day. Oh, it's a heat wave. That's why. But the cargo module has a what you call it, a Wi-Fi on it, so you can access it from anywhere around your base, and well, within 100 meters of it, and you can it can hold up to 6,000 cargo, which is not quite that of a regular cargo box, but that's not what I meant. That's what I meant. But I've been moving stuff around. I went ahead and I took all the fuel I could out from there. I moved all the cargo out from here and from here. And I'm leaving this for now because I don't have a refrigerator over there. That's what our goal for today is going to be. We are planning on building a barracks, and so looking at the ARV in, we are going to be building a tier 1 barracks. So let's go to the factory and see what we're going to need. Carbon substrate, silicon, copper, iron, wood, all that. And I think for now, I want to go ahead and deconstruct the constructor thing. So that is, why do I keep, grr. F4, link, and now, there we go, and let's just push me back in just to make sure I stay inside there. Now, let's do the full retrieve blocks so that we get the full devices. Let's make sure it's got only 5, so there we go. Okay. Let's grab that and that, this and that. And I want the last thing I grab to be the core. Because if I grab the core beforehand, I won't be able to pick up the rest of this. And finally. All right. There we go. So now we've got all the stuff we need inside here, but I'm not going to leave it in here. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put it in the factory. So let's see if I do this and I put all this stuff down here. I'm going to need to grab oxygen soon. Let's see. Let's put all these down here. And then I can simply add them into here. Okay. All right, is the heat wave gone yet? Not yet. So I've been turning the oxygen station off when I'm not using it so that its batteries can charge things up, but the solar panels keep breaking. So, but once we get a barracks online, we're not going to need that anyway, because the barracks itself has an oxygen station in it. And the barracks it's got solar panels and it's got a generator as a backup. So, okay. And once we get the barracks online, we can take this apart, that apart, and this apart, and that apart. Because the barracks incorporates the clone chamber, the refrigerator and food processor, the oxygen station, and of course the bed, shower, and toilet. I don't know if it's got a rest table in there, but I think it does. I'm pretty sure it does. So we should be able to disassemble all of this for the barracks, but I'm thinking I'm going to wait until the and we might be able to use all the resources in here and only need to get more stone for the barracks. All right, so I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and let's move, let's grab this and then all of that and then come back into here. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to disassemble this and the clone chamber. Now let's go ahead and get all the fuel we can out from here and here. Oh, that's not what I meant. There we go. So let's retrieve all this. Let's double check the cargo boxes. That's 1 and 2. Okay, the boxes are empty. Oh, this thing can go upside down again now for some reason. It's not all the time, but when you're on a planet, occasionally something will happen and it'll be able to just go all the way around. And if you do this and then bring it back out, it will restabilize. So if you're having problems with that, I think it has to do with the F4 thing, but not just that. It's weird. But in any case, let's go ahead, grab all this. And most of what we will need for this ought to be what we have here with the clone chamber, the oxygen station, all this stuff. So light. Okay, and we're just down to oh, I need more ammo. I am out of ammo. Well, it looks like we're going to want to go ahead and take what we have here and go ahead and put what we can into the blueprint. Okay. Now we're probably going to need wood planks. I don't think anything that I've got here is going to have wood planks. I'm going to have to make up the 11 wood planks on my own. Let's just go ahead and eat some of this before it goes bad. Let's see. Let's put, do I have my... I seem to have either misplaced or left my constructor, my portable constructor. I didn't leave it in here, did I? No. Did I put it in one of the cargo boxes on this? Or did I leave it out? Didn't leave it out. Oh, I know. I have it placed out by the command center. That's what I have with it. Okay, let's get back in here. Okay. Well, I'm out of stuff with that, so let's see. All right, we've got all this. These. Then let's go ahead and put this in there as well. Okay. Cement. I'm going to need a lot more cement, of course. Well, we've got the iron that we need. Okay, the silicone and that. All right, we've got the iron, copper, silicone. We just need carbon substrate and wood planks. Nice. And stone, of course. And I can probably get those from the rest of these. But I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to head over to the... I'm going to head back over to the command center and see if I can get some of this stuff building up. Once we get the barracks created, I'm thinking I'm going to want to go after this Elder's Tomb and see if we can do a little exploration inside the Elder's Tomb. All right, here we are coming upon the command center. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to park right here next to it. Eventually, I'm going to get a vehicle bay online, and that's where we're going to end up parking the cheetah. But in the meantime, all right, I think I turned this off to prevent it from wasting fuel. Let's see. In the meantime, constructors over here. Let's see. We've already got some stuff in there. Nice. We've got some ammunition, so I can go ahead and put that in there. Let us turrets. Let's that. And let's just go ahead and reload each of these. So it doesn't have to worry about that when enemies come for the base. Oh, I don't have enough to reload with right now. Well, let's see if we can get a few more online. So let's go ahead. I'm going to click this and I'm going to take off Predator/Alien so that we only worry about the Xerax. So apply to group. I'm thinking eventually I'm going to put down some sentries. Let's see. Can I build sentries? I can. Let's go ahead and do 8 sentries. And I'm going to put the sentries around the exterior of the base. I'm probably going to end up putting probably 2 on each side. 1, 2, like each corner of this will probably end up having 1 sentry in it. And I will set those sentries up to attack predators and such, but predators, aliens, and Xerax and everything, but not the ships. I mean, they'll still attack drones apparently, but I don't know. All right, let's see what you got going on here. You're making up a few more of those. That's fine. Okay, so wood planks, I'm going to need 11. Carbon substrate, I'm going to need a lot. I'm going to need 126. No. 30, 40, 50, that would be 160. So I'm going to need 127. So let's see. Wood planks. I don't think. There we go. Wood planks and carbon substrate. So that'll be the 11 wood planks, and it'll give us 11 carbon substrate. We can then go ahead and just start making carbon substrate of these. So 11, 126 minus 11 is 115. 115 divided by 2 is, let's see, 114 divided by 2 is 57. And of course, I didn't have enough stuff to make all those. That's fine. And then I'll make one of those. Okay. Let's see what we have here. What were we missing for that? I'm guessing we've got copper. We've got silicone. We're missing iron. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to reorganize these. Sathium, neodymium, like that. And we're missing iron. We got a little bit of gold. We can make up some gold if we wanted. So it looks like I'm going to have to go out and get some iron. I'm going to leave this. Let's see. How much time do we have? 2 hours. And that's basically just, well, we got 2% battery power right now. And then it'll cut over to that. I'm wondering if we're getting a positive. Well, probably it looks like we're getting a, well, I don't know. I don't know if we're getting a positive charge with that or not, because I don't know how much our power cells are getting. But all right, let's put those in there. Let's go ahead and finish loading this, and then that, Okay. We'll take the turrets offline to use less power. We have less than 10 days on this base before we get it. Let's see. There's an iron deposit right over here. I'm gonna mark that as our iron deposit. There's another one over here that we had started, but I'm not gonna worry about going all the way out there. I'm gonna come over to here. It doesn't look like it's gonna be that hot right now, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to take our cheetah out over here to the iron deposit, and I'm going to utilize the cargo box on the cheetah cargo container as a what do you call it? A repository, a mobile repository. So let's just go ahead, cut off right here, and let's get some iron. Now, I really am going to need to start getting a drill online soon. But for that, I'm going to need to go and get some promethium, which we found a little over here. So I think that's going to be my next stop. We got promethium over there. We also got some promethium up here along with more silicon. So we don't really have to worry about silicon, promethium, iron. All that is nearby. Copper is going to be our thing. We don't really want to steal copper from them. There is some copper over here, though. So let's just go ahead and pop that on there. So that's going to be our copper deposit over here. Our iron, our silicon, we're going to come up here and grab the stuff out of that cargo repository. And then probably break it down and throw it back into the workshop or factory. And then come over here and grab those two as well. That's all for a later date. Right now, I'm going to get some iron going. I'm going to get the barracks online. Lots of exciting stuff going on right now. All right, we've got 500 ore, which is not nearly all that this can carry. This could carry the entire deposit, but it's more than I need right now. So we can always come back here if the need arises. But I'm going to head back to the command center, which is just a little short trip right down here. And I'm going to put some more iron in the constructor. One downside about the cheetah is that it often overshoots its target if you don't slow down fast enough. But all right, let's go ahead and just land right here. Okay. And we can just come right here and grab this straight into the command center inventory. Okay. All right, so let's see. I think I don't know if that's all of, yeah, that's all of what I told it to build. So, all right, we've got all of that. I'm going to go ahead, tell it to build more of those and more of that while I go ahead and let's put all this in here. Okay. There we go. Now all we need is the stone dust, which I need 1,158 stone dust. I don't think that's going to, well, actually, no. 1158. That'll be, hold on. All right, if we do 1158, let's just go ahead and get the concrete blocks building up. 1158, cement requires 2. So that means we're going to need 500. Hold on. That's 1,000. 554. I'm not 100% positive we'll be able to get that much, but we will see. I'm thinking what I want to do first, I need to go get more oxygen before I run out. Yikes. Let's go ahead and head back to the base camp over here. And get some oxygen real quick, and then I will, what was I saying? Oh, and then I will go out and get some more crushed stone to, bring back to the command center. And that's all the oxygen in the tanks. I think I put the rest of the oxygen in the base, back at the base. So I'm just going to use some of this. All right. And, oh yeah, I need to create more, fuel or, charges for my multi-tool. Wow, that's weird. Why is that, like, that's very weird. It's not landing on the ground. Maybe because of this. Put the helmet back on. Okay. All right, so I think now I'm going to go and get some more dirt. And I'm going to go see if I can grab that from one of the large rocks. And then I'm going to head towards the command center with these rocks. All right, so these aren't the largest rock pillars that you can find, but they are decent sized. So I'm going to go ahead and start drilling them up and see what all I can get.